About a month ago, we looked at Britain's worst houses. So today, I thought it'd only be fair if we look at some of America's worst houses. Now, I must say, America's worst houses are a little bit better than Britain's. To be fair, I am on the subreddit r/McMansionhell. If you don't know what a McMansion is, I'm not really too sure, but I think it's like a really cheaply built mansion. So it's a big house, but the overall quality of it is not very good. So yeah, these are a lot nicer than a lot of Britain's worst ones. You understand a lot about American suburbs by looking at the front and back of houses. Christ, wow, that looks like you made it in The Sims if you hate your Sims. What? 1 bedroom, one bath, 80-car garage, perfect design. That's terrible. Who is this house for? There's another garage there. Why do you need like a whole showroom? Tally-ho, this large mid-century modern home transported us straight from 1972. I mean, this is nice. Why is this in the McMansionhell subreddit? This looks okay. I mean, the decor is a bit... Is this a pantry? Is this where you store your food? Are you preparing for the apocalypse? There's another... Oh, no, that's a mirror. I thought that was just an archway that backed onto another room. Do you need this much room for food? I mean, it's a fine house. Oh, that's a bit horrible. Wow, that's big. Do you need... living rooms that big unsettle me a little bit. Okay, that's quite an awful... That is a really awful kitchen, actually. You got a swimming pool with 2 slides. How big is this house? My days. The more you look, the worse it gets. Right, okay. I mean, it looks fine from the outside. Is that the kitchen? What the fuck are these? Why are they hanging from the ceiling? What is this? That's the worst kitchen I think I've ever seen in my life. Oh my days. This looks like a prison. This looks like a large prison cell. They've even like covered up the fact they've just sawed this open. Wow, that's horrible. And this is a fancy ass house. This is a fancy ass house from the front. How have you got bedrooms in this house looking like this? Lime green walls, awful. Oh my god, that is. Oh, you shouldn't really paint the walls of a room red, should you? What is that? Is that a hyena? That's fine. I mean, it's a bit dated. I find most American places are a little bit dated, though. Like, if you go to a hotel in America or something, you typically get, like, dated furniture like this. It does feel a bit like, what's the word? Like, is vacuous the right word? It feels like void. It feels like a back room. Pretty normal-looking McMansion, but wait till you see the inside. Oh, God. Now, I've never understood getting, like, pillows and furniture with designer logos on them. It just looks so tacky. That's an okay kitchen. It does look a bit weird. It looks like an IKEA showroom. Like it just doesn't look like it should be there. What are those chairs? Is this a house of villains? Is this a house of cartoon villains? What is up with the chairs? Whose house is this? Her bedroom is filled with designer clothes paid for by the church she owns. Well, it's good to know that money is going to a good cause. Guy I know was bragging that the very top of the roof on his custom built home was 72 feet tall. That is the most ridiculous looking house I've ever seen in my life. Why do you need a roof that tall? There's no windows. You can't really put rooms up there. That looks ridiculous. And not in a good way. Like, you could, like, it probably sounds like, oh man, that's ridiculous. No, that's shit. Someone is like, yeah, that looks fine. It looks like a nice house. That's fine. It's like an American conservatory. I've never understood conservatories, by the way. It's just a big hot box when you're like in the summer. Like, what are conservatories for? Beautiful view. What? So is that the kitchen, or is it just a random sink? Oh, we must be in the kitchen. Okay, so there's another kitchen. Okay, so this is the kitchen. Cabinet. What the? What do you? Surely you lose things in this much cabinetry. There's no seats in the cinema room. Also, the wallpaper is horrendous. Look at that. Wow. The doors are painted only on one side and there's a window to nothing. Oh, who builds these houses? There's 2 toilets. That's wrong, innit? That's a bit wrong. It feels like you're at a public toilet if you've got 2 cubicles next to each other. 51,000 square foot monstrosity in Utah. What on earth would you do with 51,000 square feet? That's ridiculous. That's a stupid amount of space. No one needs 51. You could be housing like 10 10 families. You would not need 51,000 square feet. How would you clean that place? That place must get so dusty. That's quite a cool entryway. I'll give them that. Not my thing. It feels a bit like a courtroom or something. I don't know. Or like a ballroom. It's not homely, is it? It's fine so far. Like, it's fine. It's got a bowling alley. It does feel very empty. Like, look at the fluorescent lighting. Oh, man, that's horrid. Wow, this feels like a back room, doesn't it? What the fuck is this? You got a whole resort here. I think for me, it's mainly like the walls and the ceilings are just so bare, and there's so much fluorescent lighting. Like, if they had, like, I don't know, green walls or something to make it look more natural or whatever, like, this would be quite a cool room, but it feels wrong, doesn't it? Found this beauty in New York. It used to be a former kids camp, but is now a single estate. That looks nice. That looks real nice. What the hell? Why is this on here? That's sick! Oh my god, that is sick. Why is this on there? Why is this on the McMansionhell subreddit? This is nice. This is really, really nice. That's beautiful. Each picture gets progressively worse. First of all, it's a very ugly house. That's an ugly house, and it's on too big of a plot of land. Like, you've not done anything with this land. What is that water there? Like, what is the purpose of that? It looks shit. And the gate. Why? There's no need for such a grand gate for this house. Yeah, that looks awful. That looks terrible. Okay, that's an interesting entryway. What is it leading up to? It's like the castle in Mario 64. What is that? Where does that go to? That's an odd dining room. 5 TV. Okay, I get it. Sport enjoyers get this. A very fucking surgical living room in it. A hair salon? Really? You're wasting space? Because it's not, like, being realistic. Compared to the other houses, this isn't a very big house. You're wasting that space on a hair salon? Really? Really ugly office. Bedroom with 2 chairs for some reason. Shoe room. No, walk-in closet. Wow. Brother, you do not... There's no reason for a man to have this many shoes. There is a pair of shoes for every day of the year, it seems. That's a horrible bed. Oh my god. That's horrible. It's crazy how money just doesn't buy taste. I thought the exterior was bad, then I looked at the interior. Okay, I mean, I think that's a certain vibe. That has a certain vibe to it. It's like evil villain lair. I can get behind the look of this house. It's unique. Oh, I mean, the inside doesn't scream. I think if you had the theming running throughout, that'd be kind of cool. I don't know what this screams. It doesn't scream villain, though. That's just like, I watched The Wolf of Wall Street once, innit? That hurts my eyes. Whoa, that's awful. TV, where you can see the bloke taking pictures. And a sign saying, making memories, baby. I tell you what looked really good above that. Live, laugh, love. That's a really ugly kitchen. Who are the interior designers on all these places? Like, is there like a vast shortage of good interior designers in America? Golden Millionaire Mansion in Sammamish, Washington, I think that is. I hate it when houses, like, line the doorways or, like, gates and stuff with gold. It just looks so tacky. There's a house I drive past all the time, and it's just, it's so tacky. It's like they've got a golden gate, and like the garage door is golden, and the front door's golden. It looks shit. Oh my god, that's ugly. That is so ugly. It's an interesting piano, but it is ugly. I've tried one of those. But they're good. They're good, to be in fairness. What the fuck is this? Is this like a karaoke room? What is it with the high back chairs? They're not right. They don't look right. Sometimes I'm like, oh man, if I lived in America, I'd get more for my money. But like, this is like what you get for your money in America. Houses that look like this. Why have you got a fountain in your house? Surely that's just a recipe for disaster. 5 bedroom, 12 bathroom, $8.9 million monstrosity. Surely if you have that much money, you have enough money to sort of buy somewhere that looks nice. This looks like a community center, doesn't it? Like a rundown community center. Why is there so much gravel? Why don't you put some grass and some flowers out? That make it look so much nicer. This is horrid. This is actually disgusting. What the fuck? A purple kitchen? Is that carpet in another sort of kitchen utility room thing? That's horrible. That just looks like a public bathroom, doesn't it? You don't want that in your house. And the fluorescent lighting. Come on. Come off it. 8.9 million. Who buys this crap? Okay, this looks interesting. This looks like a little sort of Central European castle, you know? Something you see in Prague, maybe. I mean, it looks interesting. That's certain. Why do you have a restaurant in your house? Why do you need a fucking banquet hall? What is this? How many people are you hosting? TV's too high up. My main criticism of that. I think it's fine. I think it's okay. I wouldn't buy it because I'm guessing this would be like millions and millions and millions of dollars. And if I had millions and millions and millions of dollars, I wouldn't buy this. But they've tagged this as just ugly. I think in comparison to a lot of the stuff I've seen, it's fine. Oh, that is clapped. That's really clapped. It's really clapped. Oh, that is... I don't know if that counts as a McMansion. Like, it doesn't seem like it's a massive house. I wouldn't call that a mansion. Yeah, no, that's not great. These little beauties starting at 600k in a Dallas suburb. Might be kind of nice, maybe, right? Wait, that house is leaning. That house is gonna fall over. It also looks like it was made by a child. It looks like it's made out of Lego or something. Like, I would not trust to live in this house. Half because it's leaning on its side, but also because it looks like a child's drawing. What? This unit's next door has a turret growing out the roof like a child. That is probably the ugliest house I've ever seen. It looks like the Everton badge. Close this subreddit. We've reached the final layer of McMansion hell. What the fuck? What the hell? What was the designer thinking? Although those do look very fun to run up if you know parkour. I don't know parkour, so I wouldn't be able to, but they do look fun. Oh, yeah, it's just a bit like vacant, innit? It's just quite surgical, I find them. Like, I've been in, I remember when I went to LA with James, we went to this big house. Like, we knew someone that was hosting at this big house, and it was just like horrible. It's just so surgical and so barren and so cold, and like, it's just, yeah. Nah, I don't like houses that are like that. They're too, I don't know, surgical. I've said that word a lot this video. I don't think I've ever said surgical so much in such a short period of time. Hot mess of a house, unsure if it qualifies as a McMansion. Okay, incredible silhouette, honestly. I mean, it's fine. It looks okay. All right, so overwhelmingly ready. I mean, I can get behind that. Designated timeout quality. Yeah, but you could put something cool there, like a little table and chairs and stuff. I think that's fine. Yeah, the TV is too high. Way too high. Why don't you lower it and put that shelf up there? Put that shelf up there, move the fireplace down. I mean, that would be a lot of work. But still, you get my point. The TV is too high. One blue wall is a treat. Okay, why would you only put one blue wall in the house? Oh, it's okay. It's not bad. It's not that bad. It's not as bad as like they're letting on. It's okay. Okay, so this house is apparently $3 million in Ohio. That's a big house. Oh, that's an interesting pool. Why wouldn't you just put it outside? Like, is the weather in Ohio nice? Like, is it not? I feel as though it would be nice. Why wouldn't you put this outside? It is an interesting looking pool though. I'm not really too big of a fan of indoor pools. I feel as though they don't have the right vibe. Unless it's like a low light vibe, they don't have the right vibe. Oh, okay. Why is there a microwave in the bedroom? What? There's a stove as well. What the hell? Okay, there's a fireplace in your bedroom for some. That's too big for a bedroom, innit? That's too big. You don't need a seating area in your bedroom. Don't be ridiculous. This $2 million eyesore in my hometown makes me sad. That is really ugly. Like, that's terrible. There's something about this bit that's just I don't like. This bit does not vibe with me. That bit is fine. This bit, not so much. That is fine. That's a fine kitchen. That's okay. It's not okay, actually. That's quite shit. It's piss yellow walls. This house is so people can pretend to be rich. This is like a YouTube family channel house, innit? Like, this just screams YouTube family channel. It's not fantastic. It's a bit naff, innit? Okay, all right. Big-ish house. Oh, fucking hell. I hate like tiled marbly floors. Oh, they're horrible. Why would you put them in your house? They're fucking horrible. It makes your house feel like, I don't know, like a hospital, doesn't it? It makes your house feel like a hospital. It's horrible. Get some nice herringbone wood flooring or something. Jeez, it's too slippy. I think that's the thing. It's too slippy. What if you got like a small, like, I'm guessing you're supposed to put a water thing there. It's like a water tower. What is it? Like a water cooler. What if you got one of those in your house? This is shit. This is probably one of my least favourite ones I've seen. The more you look, the worse it gets. Okay, that's a horrible start. The outside is terrible. There's not even a path leading to the door. Like, you gotta walk across the grass. Oh, the back is pretty awful as well. What is that space for? What is the purpose of that space? That is shit. I think I dislike the outside more than the inside, though. What is the point in this? Why the archway? That looks terrible. All right, I think all these houses very much feel the same at this point. Like, they all sort of look like this. So, like and subscribe, or I will force you to live in a McMansion for life. Actually, to be fair, that's probably not, like, the worst punishment for not liking. These houses are still, like, they're fine to live in. They're just probably not worth the money. But like and subscribe anyway.